dreams, waking.
Uh-oh. I lost sound.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, I hear you. Okay.
Yeah. It's you know what it was? I was muted. It helps when you're not muted.
Now I was hearing music before. Now I don't hear anything.
I turned it down
Oh,
so I could hear you.
okay. How
Yeah,
you
that
doing?
I turned down for you.
Uh,
I want that. So
all
what have you
right.
been doing? I've missed you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, no, I haven't really been on a lot. I've been just on what do you call it, Twitch. I
Yeah.
play PUBG and stuff with Randy and everybody, and I just pretty much like took a break.
Okay, and you needed it. Was it becoming not good for
Well,
you?
well, I had a little problem in the beginning. I wasn't on Haps for a while, and then I came on it one day,
Yeah.
and all my the majority, most of my followers were gone.
Really?
Yeah, it was like Haps deleted my followers. So I'm like, what's going on here? So I had to refollow everything.
Yeah, I've gone through that. I've gone through that. I think because how they're constantly updating things. I think in the midst of updating things, things got lost. I noticed the same too, because there would be people I know that I follow, and I
Right.
wasn't following, and I didn't block them.
Oh wow, the thing just popped up saying that Cup of Joe is now live streaming on PUBG. What?
Are you?
Who's it? No,
Is that Randy?
no. It says that subscribe for more, and it says that I'm on your live
Are you? Okay. Where are you? Maybe
in the
you're live.
comments. It's in the comments.
Oh.
Huh.
Hmm.
There must be something.
It must be a computer thing. Are you streaming on Twitch right now?
Um,
You might
I
be.
I don't know. I just signed in. The thing, it's probably the Twitch and everything is on.
Yeah.
The switches are
You're a
probably on.
superstar on Twitch. That's what it is. Superstar.
Oh
How's your
wow,
mom doing?
she's doing fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's doing fine.
Are you still in the midst of pursuit of finding the special mate? You
The
know,
special
you
me.
the special mate. Your beloved somewhere down the road. Have you given up on that, or during?
It's hard for me right now. You know, take care of my mother. That's like my number one priority in
Oh,
life.
that's good. That's good. And
So
then being on Twitch, and
yeah,
then occasionally visiting me, so I know that you're alive. But
yeah.
no,
I,
because
I just came
I
like
had asked
just
Randy. I had asked Randy if you're okay, and he said you were, so that was good.
yeah, yeah. I
Because
came. I just bought a brand new iPad 11 Pro, so I was
yeah,
hooking up all the stuff. So I put in the apps on it,
yeah.
and then I saw you were on. I says, I haven't heard from Michael in a long time. Let me go check it out.
I, I'm so glad you came up. So are you going to start doing programming or?
Nah, that's not me. I just like watching.
Yeah, not your
Yeah,
thing. Well, you're doing well today. So you like being a guest, but you don't want
yeah,
to run the show.
yeah. I don't mind doing being a guest, but
Yeah. So if being on Randy's show or being on my show, that's cool. As long
yeah,
as you don't
yeah.
you don't have to push the bells and whistles. You just come up and yeah.
Mm.
Oh, look at this. It's okay, Joe. See the big heart there? Do you know some of these
Hello,
people?
everyone. Yeah, I know a lot of the people. I know
Yeah.
Hannah.
Well, see, the thing is, you have
Yeah,
to know that that's part of the responsibility, right? Like you form these relationships with these people.
yeah.
They
All
have
started on all started on Periscope. I knew everybody from Periscope.
right. They have heartstrings with you, and then when you disappear,
Mm.
they take it personally, and there's crying in the night. Joe, you. I am stretching this a bit, but I noticed with Haps we've had a lot of people jump ship.
Yeah, I know. I've heard a lot. So
So
I
are
didn't
you
really
go-
jump ship. I just do less. I do less watching.
what if we try an experiment where you come up like once a week, tell us what you're doing for 10 minutes, and then that way everybody knows that you're okay, because I don't
Mhm.
think people are going to go onto Twitch and
Right.
play games with you. Not every person.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Or get Randy to go up more. I noticed Randy lately though, since he's been back in the Philippines. I think I see your mom. Is that your mom?
Yeah. It's my
Hi
mom in the
mom.
background. Yeah. Michael, say hi. Says hi.
Hi.
Yep.
How are
She says
you?
hi.
Oh, not bad.
I'm glad you're here with us today. So we got 2 for 1 today.
Right.
Yeah, go on my computer. I'll be
Yeah.
listening to you.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. It's on Haps. Mm.
Yeah.
No, he didn't come up on my Haps. He came up on Twitter.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's on Twitter too. Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
good. So she's been watching you on Twitter the whole time.
yeah.
Right.
There, there you go. You know what's funny with Twitter though? I never believe the numbers. I don't think they're accurate
Right.
because
And
I have people.
somebody's asking if I'm from New York. Yeah. Born and raised. Living in Florida now.
How did you end up in Florida?
My mother,
Yeah,
my father passed away back in 2008, so I moved to Florida to take care of my mother. I
right.
didn't want to live alone.
What's life like in Florida? I've always wanted to be a snow bunny
For me,
and
it's
be.
boring. I hate it. I want to be back. I wish I was back in New York. I tell you,
Oh,
but
really? It's
yeah,
too peaceful for you?
I can't take the heat. The heat
Oh,
really bothers me a lot, and the humidity.
but you have air conditioning. You're not
Yeah,
dying right.
but the
Yeah.
thing is, air conditioning is expensive running.
Oh
Running
yeah.
the air conditioner 24/7 is expensive. But
It's crazy. So what
yeah,
do you guys do? Just not run it in the morning? Now in
no,
the
we have
winter,
it on 24/7. We have to have the AC to help us breathe.
in the
Without
in
the
the
AC, you can't breathe right.
in in the winter though, like
Yeah,
in the
even
winter
in the
months, you're
winter.
fine.
In the winter, because in the winter it doesn't really get cold. It's still hot in the winter time.
Really?
Yeah,
Help me with that. Okay, so let's say because we're entering into the winter soon, right? We're going
yeah,
into October soon. So I remember when I used to visit, it would be like 65 degrees. That's
yeah.
that's cool.
But around January, February, it gets cold, and now and it
What's
gets really
what?
cold a lot of times.
But at
But
night it's like 50 degrees, isn't it?
yeah, it's 50s, 60s, but it's still warm. Still
Okay,
warm.
so
It's been in the
you're
70s these past nights. So
what is it currently there right now? Temperature? Do you
right
know?
now,
Yeah.
seeing the second. Let me see here. It is. Here we go. Let me see here. Temperature in Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah. Is that where you live?
Yeah,
In
it's 80
Lakeland.
degrees right now.
Okay, so it's still hot.
Yeah,
It's still cooking. And it won't go down, you said, for what, a month or two?
yeah. Around February, March, January, February, it gets really cold.
So when the sun goes down
Right.
at
I mean,
night, what
the
is
last year it was actually uh, in the 20s, and it was like that was the first time since I've been
yeah.
living here in Florida for 13 years.
Yeah,
It was like the
Christian
first
says
time it was that cold.
it says it's going to be 90 degrees.
Yeah,
Wild. All right, buddy. I'm going to beam you down, but listen, I've got
yeah.
to play some music. Don't be a stranger. Come up once a
Yeah.
week. Tell us what you're up to.
Okay, yeah.
Um, and stay cool. I'll tell you, I would switch with you in a heartbeat to live in Florida, but not. You're right, not in the summer. The
Nah.
summer's brutal. Like summer months, what is it? Sometimes like 100.
Oh, well, we haven't had 100-degree weather yet, but it was 98. I think was the highest.
Okay, well that's close enough to 100 for me. I
Yeah.
start to melt at 85.
Right.
But you know what? I could use some melting, I think. All right, buddy. Wave goodbye.
Okay. It's nice meeting you again, and take care, everyone, on Haps.
Yeah, and
See you again.
send your mom much love. All right, bye.
Will do. Okay.
Wow, that's good. I have not seen him in forever, so it's good to reconnect with him. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's do this one. Here we go. All right, I believe this is the one we need.
Do not fear the sun in your eye. Do
Dance Cartel
not feel
on the
like
run.
you wanted tonight.
Enjoy.
But when we're talking, it's shameful to ya. Got me feeling so cold in the winter. Got our feet at the door for the summer. It's just that we don't got no place to go. And we don't talk about it. So hasty like the old days. So take a chance. We'll keep our heads out the ocean blue. yo. Think it's time to leave you. Girl, I'm fine, don't need you. It's late, can't keep you. No, you know I can't let you go. And girl, you know that I can't control lately. I'm feeling so lost. Wish you'd be right next to me. Thought that you were all I need. Make me think about what it costs. I don't wanna take you home. Kill me with a look of you. Heartbreak cities where I'm from. And so few and not so good. I don't wanna take you home. Mistakes won't make, won't heal in time. Heartbreak city is where we from. I don't know, I'm too numb. I was hoping you would have stayed forever. I know when you're gone it's better. 'Cause now there is no more pressure. I was broken, but I want you to remember the times we were together. Thought it was heaven. Hear me out, I'll say this one more time, no thanks, girl. Had to stop for ages. To this day I'll wait.
Intimate portraits of a life hanging by a thread, a candid peek inside Bernie Cook's days in a Calgary ICU, time he'd like to forget, but knows he won't.
They asked me if I wanted to be resuscitated. They asked if it comes down to it, do you want to live or die? You know,
Home
just-
and on the mend now, Cook says the ICU was full of COVID patients. He recalls one woman who came in as he was getting set to leave.
And I knew she's in for frickin' hell. She's coming in for a journey. And I'm not sure if that's my thoughts going in my head. I'm like, she might not make it.
Similar stories are unfolding in ICUs across Alberta. Overcapacity and under-resourced. Doctors across the province urging the government to act now to prevent a catastrophe.
We are in a position where we're right on the edge of the cliff.
But I want to be able to know that there is a bed available for everyone that comes in who's critically ill. And I'm not sure that I can promise that if we continue on the path that we are in Alberta.
Many doctors calling for a so-called firebreak lockdown to slow this fourth wave. Without one, some predict Alberta could need more than 700 ICU beds by December, more than double what's being used today.
Hit the brake as hard as you can, because the best indicator we have right now is hospitals. And the fact that hospitals are overwhelmed, we cannot afford to have more cases arriving to a hospital.
Like most people in Alberta's ICUs, Bernie Cook was unvaccinated when he went in. Well, he's been immunized now and has a message for Albertans who aren't.
Yeah, I mean, get vaccinated. I mean, I would recommend it.
So, Aaron, do we have any sense that the province is even considering a lockdown?
Well, we know Jason Kenney doesn't like the idea. He's made that abundantly clear, but we have to remember that the Premier said this summer that the pandemic was over and that vaccine passports would never come to this province. So the Premier does change his mind, and as pressure mounts here during this fourth wave, it's not inconceivable that, well, he might change his mind again.
All right, Aaron Collins in Calgary tonight. Thank you, Aaron.
So, as you guys can see, it is not good here in Canada. Our numbers are through the roof. So, Walt, what's going on, buddy? You coming up? You have some pictures here for you. Are you at work, Walt, as we speak? Haven't talked to you one-on-one in a while. We got Lenny here. Let's invite Lenny up for a sec, see what's going on with her. Lenny, I can have you up for a few minutes, But we're going to probably do karaoke again. I would love to see Walt do it, but I haven't seen Walt on the platform for a while. And more people are leaving the platform. So I'm hoping that we can get people to get happy again on the platform. We got Lenny here. Okay. Hey, Lenny. No, she tried to get up. And this is the other thing I've noticed recently is that people will try a couple times to get up and it takes 2 or 3 times to get in. It's almost like being beamed aboard the starship.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, just chilling, literally. It's cold.
Chilling. Is it cold where you are? What's the temperature?
Well, earlier it was 49. I just looked over. It's 56. A whopping 56.
Blazing 56.
I
Walt,
know.
what? Maybe you can ask Walt nicely to come up. I haven't seen him in a while, so
Walt, come on down.
come
You
on
are
up. You're the next
the chosen
contestant.
one on Good Morning Happs Community.
Listen, I even have pictures of Teddy here and Teddy's friend. I'm still here, be broadcasting at the weekend. Don't have much time during the week. Work is crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Is it okay if I share the beauty of your dog on the broadcast? I didn't ask. I was assuming it would be okay. Here we go. Let's put that up here. Present on screen. So the other night, I wanted to talk to you. I didn't come on that night, but I noticed you were stirring the pot again.
What?
you went on there and you were basically telling that people should grow up and stuff, and I was just like,
Wait. Not in your stream?
no, not in mine, on your own. And I
No,
was
it's in
like, you're
my
so,
own. I was
yeah, you
I
were
was having
event.
an anti-bullying discussion
Okay, I did
because
see
it's
that. I
going
did
on
see
with
that.
many people, not just
Yeah.
with me, with everyone, and it's going to destroy this platform unless people stop it. Bottom line,
Yeah,
I
well,
hate to
it's
see
funny you
this.
say that because I was noticing a lot of comments just even in this broadcast, people getting heated a little bit. At least it
Yeah,
seemed, yeah. So, and I noticed it's been happening a lot in broadcasts.
well, this one particularly,
Do you think it's COVID fatigue? Do you think people are
I
just
think
getting stirred?
that may be part of, but no, because how do I say this?
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of very unhealthy people on here, mentally and physically. And people can read into a comment one way, somebody could read it differently.
Right. It's like reading a book.
Yeah. So it's
It's like,
better if you speak about it. Like, I'm not here, like, for a husband, or except my karaoke husband,
yes.
jokingly, or, and I did not appreciate where on Twitter, because a lot of people now have made Twitter accounts to communicate, because we don't have that option on here unless you're up in a broadcast and we type
Oh, I
something
see what you're
together.
saying. Yeah, because you can't really message people in here.
I actually am thinking that's a very good idea that they keep that off of here. I really am.
Oh,
All that
good.
does
And
is just
what's the benefits of that?
um I mean, it depends on what they want out of their site, but then
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of backstabbing going on, and it's to me that's immature. I've seen the difference. I've been on now. Today will be 293 days. It's almost 300.
Wow. Well
Yeah,
done. Well
yeah,
done.
and
Are you? Why don't you do a 300 show? I'll come up and yeah.
yeah. I got some. If I can, I definitely will. I just want to see the platform stay more adult like. I really respect the fact, I read this in the terms of service, that they don't let anybody on under 18, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to like Facebook. There's a big thing going on in the news today about Facebook and how they're targeting what they're calling the tweens, and a lot of people are very unhappy about that. um
Well, teenagers are brutal to each other on
well, yeah,
platforms.
and I
Brutal.
mean,
Like, yeah. So I've
let
watched
them be
shows on it.
kids. If I were a parent today and I had kids, You know, I understand that sometimes they got to do their homework online, but after that, bye. Sorry, you're getting involved in something else. You know,
Yes.
play sports in the neighborhood. I don't know, if I had to lead a group or get my daughter or son something they were interested in, I would keep them off the internet as much
Yeah.
as you can.
Pretty
Because
hard.
that's really, if you notice and you think about it, and maybe we should do a broadcast on this on my stream or something, that these kids, it's like the first thing they do is can't wait to get home, get on the computer, play
Well,
their video games.
it's addictive, right? And it's
It's
made to be that way.
Well, it was made to be that way, you know, between the video games and this and that.
Yeah.
And that's causing problems from obesity to lack of social interaction in real life. Anybody could be
Mary's
anybody.
putting here, I am praying that you all have better health care. Okay. Where are
I'm
you
not
from,
sure.
Mary? Canada has great health care. We are lucky that way. We pay through the nose for it, but you get what you pay
I thought it
for.
was free.
Yeah, but we pay through taxes.
Oh yeah. Well, our taxes are
Are
ridiculous.
are they pretty bad now too?
I'm paying 4 grand on a 1 bedroom condo
A year, you
in
mean?
property taxes.
Yeah.
That's high.
Yeah.
That's very high.
No, and that's again American. So if you convert that, it's quite a bit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
So are you available tomorrow for some singing?
um, for singing
Yes.
in day or nighttime or
It'd probably be tomorrow night for a bit.
yeah, I
It'll
think
be more.
so.
It's gonna be a warm up.
Hmm.
Fridays are a warm up, so it's usually we play a little bit of music, we do a little tunes.
Hmm.
When the weather's better, we get James, doing some aerobic dancing with unicorns, and think
No, the unicorn's deflated. Last I heard.
I heard it's just retired
Oh,
until
it's
next summer.
retired.
It's been deflated.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I
He won't
I
even say hi to me. What I do? Jeez, I can't win.
really
Yes.
okay.
I'm like,
I'll
what
talk to him.
is
I'll
going
figure it out.
on? These rumors need to stop. I'm not doing nothing. Except, you know
Nothing
what?
from
I'm being
nothing
too nice to
leaves
people. Ooh, I don't want
nothing
people.
from nothing leaves nothing. Yeah, you don't want to be too nice to
I
people.
don't.
They'll
I don't
expect it.
want to.
You're funny.
I just like, well, tell me at least. You know, I don't mind working something out.
Yeah.
Did I do something to offend you, or if maybe you get along with somebody else, but that person did something offensive to me? Don't make it my fault. Whatever. If that happens,
Most conflicts, it's several parties, right? It's not just one person. It's
well, you know
usually
what? But
several.
they don't always tell the truth. And I'm seeing it, and other people are having the same problem with the same people. So, what does it tell you? Oh, I can't win. And you know what? I'm not going to let it affect me. You're never going to please everyone.
Okay, so Mary's got a comment here. Someone said or implied they don't have good health care. Oh, okay. Well, maybe
Not
some
in
people,
here.
maybe some people don't.
Yeah, some
In,
people can't afford it. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Same in
I don't know
Ireland.
about Canada, but I heard things about Canada too, like people that have needed surgery have to wait 6 months sometimes, and that's crazy.
Yeah, well, especially now with COVID.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Especially
know
with
what to
COVID,
think.
yeah,
I
that's
was
definitely
watching
going on.
that what you had on, before, and I was like going, oh, this is really scary. It's scary. I think there's so much fear out there that maybe that's it's coming out in some people in
Oh,
different ways that they may not even be aware of.
I think Mary here is a very sweet person. There you go, Mary. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, look, we got Edward here too.
Hi,
Hi,
Edward.
Edward. Edward, I've invited you up if you want to come up for a sec. But yeah, I usually am not on this time of the day, but I did some stuff earlier, so I had to. I'm trying to switch it up
Hmm.
because you get different people at different parts of the day,
Right.
different chunks. It was nice. It's nice to. Here's Edward. Let's see how this works today. See if it works
Hi,
good.
Edward.
Hi,
It's
Edward.
it's a second. It's a second. Hello, I'm going back down. I came up for a second. You told me a second. So I'm only going to go back down real quick. I'll be in
Yeah.
the.
How are you, buddy?
It's the best day of my life. See how beautiful
It is
it
beautiful.
is?
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
What's the temperature
it is.
there
It's
today?
beautiful. Look at the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Right now is about 58 degrees, but it's going to be building up to about 81. But look at the beautiful plants. You got to look at those flowers. Nice
Yeah.
flowers.
Oh,
Look at the
beautiful.
trees. You know what these trees do for us?
What
They
do they do?
produce oxygen so that we
Yes.
can
Yeah.
they produce oxygen so we can breathe. And
Yes.
it's been happening for 6,500 years. It's a good thing. I'm just very excited about the day. Life is so beautiful. My
Yes.
God, I just love it.
I'm looking
Look,
forward to the leaves changing more.
yeah, look at this, Michael.
Yeah.
Look at those beautiful flowers. Look at that. Oh my
Mm.
God. Look at this. Just beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
Manicured lawns. Look at this big pine tree. Look at that.
Pretty.
Yes.
See, when you get out in nature and you just look around you, you know what you do? You just can't help but look at things that are beautiful.
Yes.
Everything is beautiful in this time. I just love life. And I thank you guys so much for just loving life.
Mhm.
I can't control everything, but I can control my attitude. I'm just going to choose to do that every day.
That's
I
right.
love that. That's a good piece of advice, my friend.
Well, that's what I do. Just come in. How you been, Michael? Anyway, I haven't really got the opportunity to talk to you, Lenny. Nice to see you.
Excuse me. Nice to see you too, Edward.
Miss
Nice to see
Massachusetts.
the beautiful scenery, and
Oh yeah, it's nice.
I look
Hey,
out
what's
and
up,
one
Paul?
tree is bare and then the others are still green. And I'll go to the front and look out and there's a couple just starting to change.
I like
Oh
what
yeah.
Walt says here. Too true, Edward. Man after my own heart, I think he meant to say there.
Yes, but he put a thumbs up. Well, because I think sometimes, Michael, and I said this
Yes.
to you before,
Yes.
we can all focus on what we know is happening
Mm-hmm.
versus what's actually happening. There's a lot of good things going on every day. A lot of good stuff, man. My friend and I was looking at Worldometer. You can look it up, worldometer.com. 104 million babies were born so far this year.
Wow.
104 million babies.
That's
Guys,
a
there's
lot of
life.
babies.
There's life going on.
People are getting busy for sure.
Say it again. Say it again, Michael.
Being
Pickleball.
home with COVID
People are
and
getting
lockdown.
busy.
Oh, the
Doesn't
laws of
surprise
nature.
me.
The laws of nature, Michael. The laws of
yes.
nature still. And
Yes.
Michael, you know all that, Michael.
Yeah.
Michael,
Flesh
what
and
they
desire.
talk? So give me a couple songs, Michael, for all those baby making songs. All those baby making songs. I know you know the music, Michael.
That's right.
Oh my God, I love you both a lot. You know that?
Oh, we love you too. But wait,
You guys give me a lot of. You guys keep me.
For me.
You guys keep me in perspective. I love the opportunity to have contrast.
Yes. Yes, that's so true. Because you need, with light, there has to be darkness, right? There has to be both. Yeah, it's the yin and the yang. I gotcha.
Well, you know the difference for what I understand light to be. Light is the entrance of knowledge. So
Yes.
people are in the dark. People are in the dark because all we keep talking about is what is darkness. We don't talk about the entrance of light. You know, how many people yesterday got discharged from the hospital? See, we don't talk about that because you know why? That don't sell newspapers.
Right.
That's so true. That is so true.
So to me, how many planes landed yesterday safely? But if we had one crash, it'd be on the news everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, we focus on the negative. You're right.
Pull up flight radar.
To keep us in fear.
24, and you'd be shocked at how many planes are flying.
Yeah,
over the world.
Listen, I fly a lot. You know, I have over 1 million miles.
Wow.
I've been to 50 countries. And you know what? I tell people all the time, the best way to travel is fly. The difference is,
it's the safest.
It's the safest way to travel.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, Michael, look what you just said. Yeah. It's the safest. Also, Michael, you just said it. Healthcare is not the responsibility of anybody but yourself. Right now, you know what I'm doing?
Yes.
I'm walking. I'm caring for my own health. Okay? Some of you need to get from the screen. Yeah. If you need a puppy or a dog or something to go out and run around, get out in the air, get a ball, get a piece of chalk, write hopscotch on the ground, do some hopscotch, do whatever you have to do. Get back into it. Get some marbles. You
That's
can go
what
out and
these
get some
kids need
jacks.
to do
You
today.
know, you know. All I ask people to do is
Play
stop thinking that.
baseball.
Yeah, but I wish everybody would just stop thinking that the sky's always falling. It's not. The sky remains the same. It's still up there.
Well, even if we're not here, the universe will continue without us. You know that.
Hmm.
The earth does not need us.
There you go, Michael. Talk to it. But you know what, Michael? We need it,
Hmm.
and we
Yes,
need to
but we
continue
don't.
to enjoy
But
enjoy it.
we don't treat it like that though. We take it for granted
Well,
in
I
many
don't,
ways.
Michael.
I know you
I
don't,
don't.
but I'm saying the average person doesn't care about, global warming or pollution or any of those things until it's a problem in their life. It's
Well,
it's just
Michael,
the way.
you should tell all the tech people to get away from hotspots then, because that's global warming. Hotspots.
Edward, when you're walking, do you have to wear a mask?
No, never.
Okay.
I've
Well, I
never.
asked because this is airborne, so.
Well,
I've
the only
never.
thing
I've
you make
never.
sure is he wears pants. That's what he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See, look. See,
Like I said, yeah.
see, look.
No.
This is it. Every day, all day, the whole 24 months. This is how I walk every day. Never
hmm
change my routine. Not gonna change my routine. You know why?
Because we know where you live. No, okay,
Yeah,
go
but
ahead.
not only that. No, you know why?
Everyone's got a
Because
bathroom.
no one on the planet can prevent you from air. It's all everywhere. It's everywhere.
Thank God.
Air is everywhere.
If we didn't have it there, it wouldn't be. It
They
wouldn't be
don't.
very good.
No one controls the air, guys,
Or the sun.
unless you decide.
Yeah,
Look at. Oh, Michael, what's that? The sun.
Well,
Look at that.
what I'm
The
saying
sun's coming up.
is,
Look at that, Michael.
yeah. It's saying hello.
Look at.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
I
goodness.
don't wear a mask when I'm walking either. There you go, Mary.
yeah, yeah. That guy in the orange car was feeling negative, so he had to get away from you. You were shining too bright.
Michael. So, Michael and Lenny, what's on your agenda for today? What is the agenda?
Well, like you, I walk every day, but I walk in the graveyard. There's a graveyard near me, and I find it very peaceful there. And it's a
Nice.
reminder of how short life is.
Oh,
It's
That's
acres
true.
and acres and acres of land, lots of trees. But I look at there and I'm thinking, how many of these people here thought they'd live forever? It's important to make a difference each and every day. That's what we try to do on here.
So you know what I do, Michael? Because I'm in the cemetery, 3, 4 times a week.
Yeah,
When I'm walking to the graves, I read some of the memorial markers in the
me too.
cenotaph, and
Me
you know
too.
what it tells me?
Yes.
How many people live their life to the fullest? You see family photos, people's names, all the cenotaphs where people said, beloved husband, beloved father, beloved children, all forever in our hearts. Even in the cemetery, I see life.
Yes. Well said. Well said indeed. But
So,
we have to celebrate simple things like breath and that we're warm, dry fed each day and that we have the
exactly.
ability to learn new things.
There you go. Look at what. Always look at the bright side of life. I love it,
yes.
Walt. Where's my
Well,
wig? Where's my wig?
That's right.
we need you in karaoke to sing that again. Well, no one can sing it like you. We tried.
Michael, so I'm going to give what you just said to me. I am going to be unapology positive. I'm not apologizing about looking at things always. People say, well, Edward, is the cup half full, half empty? I said, no, my cup overflows. You can't put anything else in my cup. It just keeps running over. Just keep pouring a pitcher of water in it and just let it run off the side, let it run down the table, let it fill up the whole house, let everybody be around me and they get wet just because they're around me. It's okay.
Yes. But infectious, energy does that, right? Positive
Yep.
energy will uplift, the people around them, just as negative energy will too. So you have to be careful of the people you hang around.
Yeah,
Right?
you said that before, Mike. What was it? The 5 closest people? Is that it?
The 5 people that we spend the most time with, we are an average of them.
There you go.
So,
And my 5 people
yes.
is my wife, my 2
Yes.
children, and my grandbaby, and my
Yes.
daughter-in-law.
Yes, and Jesus. Yes,
Well, Jesus is always with me, and
yes,
he's the biggest influence.
as he should be,
So,
right?
oh, without question, but it's the principles, Mike. I keep telling you, it's the principles. I live by the principles. Look at this, Mike.
Yes.
You and Lenny, look at this. What's that sign? What's that sign say right there? You guys see it? What does it say?
Can't really see it. Wait a minute.
What does the sign say?
Quality living.
Yes.
Ah, I love it. That's the neighborhood I live in. Quality living.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know, look at this. Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
See how beautiful that is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
See,
Is
this
See what
makes
I
me
do?
miss having a
is there
house so
another
much.
neighborhood that's quantity living? Do you have that as well?
Quantity?
Quantity living? Well, you've got you've got quality. I thought maybe some people live in quantity living.
No, Michael.
No.
I love Michael. I love how you always like to deflect. Right, Michael, remember I said I reflect, Michael.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes.
I renew.
Yes.
This is what I do. I've
And
been
respect.
redeemed.
And respect.
I've been respected. I've
Yeah.
been reconciled.
Yes.
I'm good, Michael.
And you repurpose, right? Which is
And I
good.
do repurpose.
Yes.
Yep.
And recycle
So,
good stuff. Good
oh,
energy.
recycle. There you go, Michael. Talk to me, man.
Yeah.
Recycle. That means it went through the cycle once.
That's
Ask
right.
yourself a question. If I have to recycle it, that means the first time it was used for a good purpose. So we can recycle it.
We hope so.
Well, it looks like a really nice neighborhood.
What was that, Lenny?
Looks like a nice neighborhood.
Oh, it's a beautiful neighborhood.
A lot of
Very
sun.
beautiful.
Do I miss having a house?
Recharge.
Yes.
Recharge on your walk. Thank you.
If I'd
Thank
be
you, dear.
outside,
Yes.
I'd probably be raking leaves and jumping in them.
And that's okay. You know what? At least you have a rake.
No, actually, I don't here. I got rid of all that stuff because I don't need it here.
But everybody has the ability to go for a walk. That's
Oh,
true.
no, well, yeah, but see, where I live, there's woods, and
Yeah.
there's been a lot of bears, coyotes, and I'm not walking in the woods as a female alone. I've been advised not to, so not.
That would be
not
unbearable if a bear got you. That would be true. I agree.
I already ran into one once at 4 in
Did
the
he?
morning.
Yeah.
My first day I moved here, or it was the next day, I forgot. But I went to take my trash out to the dumpster, like boxes
Yeah.
and stuff I was
And the
tearing
bear was
apart.
there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't know. I scared the bejeebies out of me.
There you go, Mary.
Thankfully,
love
it
it.
fell off the fence because I probably startled it too. But you never saw anybody drop their bag. I didn't even open one of the dumpsters to throw the bag
I
of
love it.
garbage in. I just took off, hell bent for leather. Excuse the expression. To go back in because this was no tiny bear.
All right, guys. I have to end this soon here, but
Okay.
can we end it on a positive tip, Minnie?
Absolutely.
End it with something that is uplifting. Can we do that?
What is uplifting? I'm trying to think. I haven't gone to bed yet, so at some point I'll take a nap this afternoon. I'm trying to get on a different schedule if I can, but
Michael?
something
Yes, sir.
uplifting, just to continue
Yeah,
trying to
anything.
be kind to people if
Agreed.
you can.
There we go. All right, be kind. That's the message. Okay, Edward, it's just us. So thank you, buddy, for being
Hello,
here.
Mike.
I really
Hello,
appreciate you
Michael.
being on the network. Yeah, I'm still here. Yes, sir. Can you still hear me?
No, I appreciate you, Michael. Yes, I can.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear me, Michael?
You're crystal clear today. Perfectly. Yeah, you sound great. Did your screen
Yeah.
freeze again?
No, I'm
Yeah.
grateful for you. It froze for a second, but
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
grateful for you, Michael.
Ditto. Same.
I'm very grateful for you. And thank you for bringing us, the community, together. But we, like I said to you before,
Mm-hmm.
I think life is 90% attitude,
Yes,
10%
sir.
how you respond.
Agreed.
And events are going to happen. Nothing I can do about the event, but I can respond to it One of my friends, my wife and I this morning, rejoiced that we had them in our lives. They was a part of our life. And we spoke to his wife and said, you know what a wonderful, wonderful person. And she said, thank you so much. My husband did impact a lot of people, and very grateful. See, I don't know if you know this, Michael, but the scripture says, blessed is the death of his saints. So when a righteous person passes away, we rejoice. We don't grieve like the world because we have hope. We know this is not the end. We know that we have a whole lot coming to us based on what we believe. And you know what? Like I told you before, even if it's all not true, I have a wonderful life and I'm okay.
Perfect. All right, buddy. Have a good one. He's breaking up pretty bad.
Say it again, Michael.
You're starting to break up. I'm going to phase into a song. Yeah, he's stuck. He'll be down in a second here. There we go. Okay. All right. So thank you, Ed, for being with us. It was starting to do the, I call it the Midnight Star, where it's doing the breakdowns line. First his screen froze. We were able to hear him, and then we lost his voice. But thank you, Edward, for always being so uplifting. And we need that reminder, daily, that we can choose to be sad about situations, or we can look at the silver lining and say, hey, you know what? This is what's great about this current situation. Thank you so much.
Where did you go, Angelina? Why did you take my foolish heart? Oh, I should have known, Angelina, that I was never right for that part. I could have sworn, Angelina, that we would get hitched and you'd throw a fit about getting us there on time. I thank the Lord for Angelina. Oh, so I guess the wedding I'll never be getting will live in the back of my mind. I never loved you more than when you said goodbye. 'Cause maybe I knew that love wasn't honest if you had to lie. I never loved you more than when you walked away. 'Cause maybe I knew, Angelina, you'd never stay. Are you coming home, Angelina? I think I'm done trying to hold on to you. Oh, I think you should know, Angelina, oh, that I'd probably fall again if you wanted me to. She said I love you, so I said it back, but I wish she was you. I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here in rooms pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end alone. Till now, I always come by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it tilts me to the moon. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have waited to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own. Oh, and love for you is still unknown. Alone. Till now, I always come by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it tilts me to the moon. How do I get you alone? How do I get you Till now, always come by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it tilts me to the moon. How do I get you alone? How do I get you
Ah, yes, what a voice. All right, here we go. Here we go. You ready? Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your brightness. Thank you for your light. You are a true delight. Here on the Happs Network, we are all blessed. Please follow Mel today. Thank you for the award. Here's one of my favorite singers that I just recently, I guess, discovered in the last couple of weeks. His name is Burlington, and he's quite happy we're playing his music. Here you go.
This is love in bitterness. Heaven knows it's high time. I've been waiting on my own too long. When you hold me like you do, it feels so right. Oh, now I start to forget how my heart gets torn when the hurt gets thrown, feeling like you can't go on. Turning circles, time again, cut like a knife. Oh, now if you love me, you got to know for sure. 'Cause it takes some more this time, and sweet, sweet lies. Oh, now before I open up my arms and fall, losing all control, every dream inside my soul. When you kiss me on the midnight street, sweep me off my feet, singing, ain't this life so sweet? This is love at bitterness. This is love at bitterness. Just to worry if our hearts get torn when the hurt gets thrown. Don't you know this life goes on when you kiss me on the midnight street? Sweep me off my feet, singing, ain't this life so sweet? This is love at bitterness. This is love at bitterness. This is love and bitterness. Whoa, now this is love and bitterness.
He has such a beautiful voice. That was Thank You, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for the award. Thank you for the award. Each you we adore. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. So if you can, please bless us, all of us. We are divine creation. We are miracles. We are ever-evolving, unfolding creation made by the hands of God. Thank you so much, Mary. May you feel blessed on this glorious day. Thankful Thursday. Each and every Thursday here on the Morning Happs Community Network. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I can put the microphone down. There we go. Good morning, Joy. We got Joy here. Joy, I've invited you up if you want to come up for a second. And Mary, if you ever want to come up, just tell me. Anybody wants to come up, just tell me. Just say, beam me up, Scotty. We can do that. I try to make it fair for all. How did your show go, Joy? Did it go well? I hope so. If you decide you want to come up, Joy, just tell me. I will invite you, and I will also invite Mary. She wants to come up. There we go. And I'd also like to say hello to Matt. Hi, Matt. How are you, my brother Michael? Well, I'm doing okay. I've had better times. I've had worse. Kind of mid, you know? Okay, I will be up in just a minute. All right, whatever's good for you. Why don't we do this? We'll play this while we wait. This is kind of cute.
My name is Carol, and this is Mr. Snuggles' story for GeoBeats. He's a really amazing reminder that no matter who you are, where you are, or what you are, there's the opportunity to connect. Aren't you gorgeous? The interpersonal connection, the interspecies bonding that we've had has been really spectacular. He's the light of my life. We've had Snuggles for almost 2 years. Love you. My husband was over at a neighbor's house. He noticed something down in the grass, looked down, and saw this little tiny creature crawling through the wet grass. He picked him up, looked around, couldn't find a nest, couldn't find parents, didn't see anything. I took him back to see if I could find his parents, couldn't see anything. Took him home, started feeding him, kept going back over every day to see if I could find the parents. I had to feed him every hour or two from sunrise to sunset. After that period of just figuring out what do we do, then it became the realization of we have a bird we're raising in our house and I have a cat that lives in our house. Maurice is another rescue, and we worked really hard to teach Maurice that the bird was not something to be played with. Mr. Snuggles fell in love with Maurice. And I have rabbits as well.
Are you with the bunnies today?
We had to teach Snuggles how to fly so that he could get up off the ground. The way I could bribe him to work on flying was with his feeding syringe, because he was so imprinted on the syringe that anytime he saw it, he wanted it. It worked. He's a fabulous flyer.
Hi. Good morning.
I have around 200 of his friends that I feed breakfast and dinner. When I feed, I can't tell the difference between any of them, but he and I talk. So all I have to do is make a couple clicks and instantly he'll perk up and respond. During the day, he loves being in the house with us. He goes where he wants. We don't have a cage. As sunset comes, they all fly down to a valley below where our house is and sleep in the trees together.
Good night, Mr. Snuggles.
Over this summer, I was able to find out which tree he slept in. I went down below, and as I was trying to watch to see where he would land, he actually landed on me. And so we hung out down for a little while, and then when it was getting dark, he flew up into the tree, and a bunch of his friends flew into the tree, and then he started singing to me from the big trees.
Good morning, little buddy.
At sunrise, he shows up in the tree right outside my bedroom and sings to me until I get out of bed.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
I can.
You can. Could you hear the bird?
Yes, that story is so sweet.
Isn't that a sweet story? Yeah.
It really is.
So how did your broadcast go yesterday?
It went well.
You did some cooking, and
I did.
I got tied up yesterday. It was crazy, but sorry I couldn't be there.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, you probably had lots of people anyways who were showing the love for the joy. Can you basically promote yourself right now? Just tell a few people who you are, what you're about, and we're ever evolving with our crowd here, so it's it's nice.
Hey, I'm Joy, and I am in the Memphis area right now, and I am an advocate for the blind and people with disabilities, as well as I love to cook. And I also am a teacher. I teach kitchen skills to the blind and anybody that would like to learn. But that's basically who I am, and I'm learning to crochet. So, so if you're not following me, please do so. I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, Matt is saying hello to you.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Hello. Sorry. I'm in just a crazy mood this morning.
Matt, whereabouts do you live? I want to know if it's the same Matt I know. I think. And is
Oh, Matt, he's in Australia.
it's the last name is spelled Calkin. I believe it's hard to read, it's so small, but I believe that's correct.
Yeah, he's in Australia.
Is he? Cool.
Hmm.
You know what's nice now is that you can actually present the comments from Twitch on
Oh,
the
really?
stream here. Yeah.
I did not
So
know that.
I can present that now on our screen. I don't think I could do that before. So
Oh,
yeah,
neat.
Western Australia. So watch this. I'll be able to now present on screen that comment, which is fantastic. There we go.
So is Matt on Twitch?
He's on Twitch right now.
Nice.
Yeah, so that is definitely a new feature.
It is, yeah.
He also
Yeah, it
follows
is.
me on Twitter. That's what I thought. Yeah. It's a small world, right? Twitter,
It
though,
is.
I don't think is an accurate representation of how many people watch. Because I get people all the time saying, "Oh, I saw you on Twitter." And I look at the Twitter numbers and it's like 15, 20, 30. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how accurate that is. And
Hmm.
yet, my network on Twitter, I have, I think, just shy of 40,000 followers.
Oh, wow. I've
So,
got 1,000.
yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's more quality than quantity, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, because y- the majority of people don't see your tweets anyway.
I
So,
would agree. It's
yeah,
yeah, it's very strange how that
it is.
I have insane traffic on there though. It says Twitter comments are not showing up on streams.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, Periscope's gone. That's why we no longer link with Periscope. That's why we don't have that. Plus, we don't have the troll problem anymore that we had. Remember people saying nasty things? They have to
Oh,
do it
yeah.
now through Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I know I stopped on Randy's broadcast one day and I just typed in hi. That's all I
Did you say
typed in.
stomped on or stopped in?
Stopped.
It sounded like you stomped on it.
I stomped on him. I
Stomped on his
stopped.
broadcast.
I stopped into Randy's broadcast.
I stomped him good.
I stomped him good.
I showed him who was boss.
That's
Okay, go
right.
ahead. Yeah, yeah.
But and I don't and I to this day I don't know how it happened. But
Hmm.
that's all because I'm never on Twitch. It's a new platform to me. I just don't know how to use it really well. But I just typed in hi, sent the message, and then there was one of his followers
Hmm.
tagged me in a post that I saw and said that I better stop it. And it's like, what are you talking about? And I had to scroll back down to read the previous comments, and it looked like I said something not nice to him. And to this
Mm.
day, I have no earthly idea how that happened.
Yes. Mary, I am on Facebook. It's under Michael George Bathurst. So I'll just write, yeah. Just one continuous thing here. I'll write it for you. But, Joy and I have now been friends on this platform for a few months, right? I'd say 10, maybe 10 months, 8 months, whatever it's been. But I feel like
It's
I've
been a
known
while,
Joy my
yeah.
whole life. And Joy has that ability to make people feel connected and welcome. It's a very rare gift you have. It's that pureness of your soul, I think, that most people don't have. So I feel very blessed to have you in my inner circle.
I really appreciate that. And what is so funny, on Monday, I got a call,
Mm-hmm.
and my friend April said about the same thing as you just did.
Yes.
And she's asked me to do a cooking demonstration. It's called Empower Tennessee, but it's the conference that's going to go across the nation,
Right.
and anyone can join it. But she was like, you just have this pureness about you and such a good heart. So it was just really sweet. You know, I don't try to be, and I know this may sound strange, but I am who
Strange
I
is
am.
good. Strange is good.
It's not that I'm trying to be super nice.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to treat people the way I would like to be treated. So,
That's a good way to live.
I mean, that's just who I am, you know. I
Yeah.
mean,
People ask me what my religion is, and I always say kindness. Right.
and the funny thing is, I'm friends with homeless people,
Mm-hmm.
and I have friends who are millionaires,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I try to treat them the same.
Yes. Yeah. They all put their feet through their pants the same way. I
Oh
get it.
yeah.
But it's scary right now. It's you've got a lot of individuals that are very wealthy that are only making more and more money and becoming more and more powerful. And then you have the middle class that are slowly getting squished. And
Oh
that's been
yeah.
going on. I say that's been going on for almost 20 years.
Oh yeah.
In the 80s, if you can remember that far back, if were born say in the 60s, the the 80s were thriving for the middle class, especially early
Mhm.
80s. From
Oh
80,
yeah.
let's say
Yep.
80 to 83, there was a boom of spending and people were doing very well.
There
And
were.
then we had kind of a crisis, and we've had another crisis. And if you notice now, everything is loony. Like every
Mhm.
week we have something new going on in the world.
Oh yeah.
But unless it's in our backyard, we don't seem to care. But I
Oh
also
yeah.
love what Edward says is that focus on the good stuff and you'll get more
Yeah.
good stuff,
Oh yeah. You will. Yeah.
right? Because if you choose to just wallow in what's not right, you'll get more of that because the universe will think that's what you want. Like if you stress about your bills all the time, you'll get more bills.
Yeah.
But if you focus
It's
on the
it's tough.
abundance in your life, things will effortlessly unfold in your favor. I really believe that. And as you get older, you realize too that, not everyone's going to like you. And you got to be okay with that.
Yeah.
And many people can't stand if an individual doesn't like them. Truth is, throughout my life, there's been many times I didn't like myself. So if someone has feelings that are negative towards me, then guess what? I probably have said the same things to myself. So
Oh
we're in
yeah.
the same boat. So,
Yeah.
and the other thing I've realized too is the people who trigger us the most and really upset us the most are people who have traits that are similar to us. And there
Very
are
much
things
so.
within us that we need to work on.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
there certain people that trigger you, Joy?
Not so much anymore.
Hmm.
I know that, over the past, oh gosh, 10 years or so, I've really, and probably over the last, yeah, 15 years anyway. I'm trying to think back what time I really started. I've I've tried to do a lot of work on myself because I did not like myself.
Yeah.
And I knew I had to change or I physically was not going to make it. I wasn't. I physically or mentally wasn't going to make it. And so I did a lot of work on myself
Are
and
you
I had
talking
to
about when
change a
you were
lot of things.
overweight? When you were overweight, is that what you're saying?
That too, but during that process, I actually gained some weight and
Hmm.
then I kind of had to reevaluate some stuff, a few years ago and say, look, this is not healthy, especially when my doctor kept saying, you are pre-diabetic. You are pre-diabetic. You know, if you don't lose some weight and
Hmm.
change what you're eating, you will become diabetic. So I took that to heart. And after my last major surgery, I decided I'm going to change. And I started losing the weight.
Good for you.
So, but
But you,
before that, it was basically the inside of me had to change first. Because if I would have lost the weight and didn't change inside, I'd have been still in
you're
that
talking
same
about
boat.
the scarring, right? Emotional
Exactly.
scarring.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because people are going to say, what does she mean by that? Well, back then I used to fart too much, and I needed to release all the farts, and then it was okay. The other thing is too, if you eat right, if you eat a lot of greens, there's going to be gas in your future. I put that in. The last 10 months, I've had more gas than I've had in the last 40. I it's not good. Do not light a lighter near me. You might have great explosions, but yeah, it's not good.
Michael, I live with three men.
Yeah.
Just eating greens does not affect that.
Well, beer too. Beer will do
Wow.
that.
Well,
Beer is another one that gives you gas.
they actually really don't drink a lot of
No
beer.
good.
And but my brother-in-law, my God have mercy, the gassiest one human I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. Well, he's got to release it, I guess. We
Yeah.
all have our things. When are you going to be on next? By the way,
I am not sure.
your health though wasn't great there for a while. Like
It
a
was
week.
not. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Swift Beats, how you doing, buddy?
But Beats, hey,
Let's invite him up too. Invite you, sir.
I've not seen Swifty in a while.
No, and here I even have a picture of him. Here we go. There he is, right there.
Oh, Michael, who sang that song? The heart song.
That was the HSCC band. Isn't her voice amazing?
It is. It really is. Because I
Yeah.
just popped on during that song and it's
I'll
like,
send you the link
wow.
later. There you
Okay.
go. Considered one of the sexiest man on Haps right there. We've got Swift Beats in the house, in the comments, and we got a picture of him just chilling by the beach there, counting stones and saying to himself, "My God, am I blessed?" There you go. He's like, "How did he get that so quickly?" It was just there, brother. Are you gonna come up for a second, Swifty? And we haven't talked to you for a long time. Yeah. So I try to play him every other day. I'll try to play something by him, but he needs to get me some new music. Look, oh, he's fixing his hair. Okay, here we go. We got him. We got him. Hi, buddy. Some of the finest eyebrows in Haps history.
What
How
up?
are you,
What
sir?
up?
How you been?
Sorry, it's been ages since I've been on here, so I'm a bit like, whoa. Okay,
Yeah. Well, we miss you.
I'm all right.
We really miss you, and we need to hear some new tunes from you soon.
Yep, I've been working on a lot of music lately, and
Yay. Well,
just
send me
been
some. I'll even make a video of, and if you can send me some more
Joy.
beautiful
It's so
shots of
good to
you.
see you. It's so good to see you, and it's so good to see everyone. Michael, I'm impressed by how you got my picture there, and that's just made my day. Like, wow.
It's a great shot of you too, right?
K9, hello everyone. Yeah, I haven't been on for a hot minute on Haps, and I know that Pablo and everyone are like you haven't been active on the Discord thing and what's going on, what's happening, are you okay, everything good?
Yeah, we miss you,
Yeah,
bud.
just been
A lot of people stepped away,
yeah.
not just you. A lot of people have just said nope. Is it hard being a
I've been
musician on here, or is your life full?
um no, it's not about hard or not. I mean, I'm just going to carry on soldiering on and doing my music and everything else, but I just
Hmm.
think I'm trying to explore different avenues of social media, and I'm also a beta tester of TikTok. So like I report bugs over there in TikTok universe,
Yes.
and I managed to get like 1K followers on TikTok, and once you get past that 1K thing, then you are able to go live on TikTok and
Yes.
broadcast. And a lot of musicians like Chris Gales and a lot of other people are on TikTok. So if you want to catch me live, like I'm also reporting bugs over there and working with TikTok to get like a music kind of thing over there going as well, because there's a lot of content creators over there that need help, and
Hmm.
I want to I want to appeal to an audience that can, not just for trending purposes, but for helping environment, other campaigns like cancer and other things, help the people that are blind as well. So it's a bigger impact thing, plastic in the ocean, all of that thing. And I think like TikTok is good for that, because once you try and spread your message, it just becomes like a viral thing, like trending and all of that.
Yeah. Hi, Gemma.
I like Haps, but don't get me wrong, I like Haps, but there's been quite a lot of let's just put it out there without names, no
Sure.
names given,
Yes.
drama, and a lot of
Yeah.
backstabbing and bitching,
Yes.
and that needs to be like zipped.
I'll try to
And
work on that, Swift. Okay.
the real reason is that I can't stand the drama, and it really pisses me off. I know that drama is also on TikTok as well. There's a lot of dickheads and people out there to troll other, that have the troll accounts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Periscope, but
Oh yeah.
the truth
People
of
are
the matter
saying
is this:
they found you on TikTok. That's great. Yeah, K9 said she found
have
you.
they?
Yeah. So if you can today, before you go, leave your link if you can, or even
Okay.
after the broadcast, put it in, because you know that people watch these later, especially if you're on. And if I have a
Long
photo
as
of you
you're
up
all right
there,
with it, Michael, because I came on today like this, yeah.
yeah,
Even though I'm out and my mom's shopping and stuff, and I do miss Haps, the Haps community, and I just want
yeah,
Haps to know that I haven't forgotten Haps. I haven't been on because there has been a significant amount of backstabbing factions of groups that, oh, let's go to this person's broadcast because they're bigger, they got followers, and there's a lot of bitching, and I hated it. I've complained to Pablo and Peter, Mark, everyone about it, that something needs to be done about it, because this is like ridiculous.
I'm glad that you're
So
addressing
Let
it.
me
That's good. That's good that you're addressing it.
absolutely,
Yeah.
but
what are you
it's going
saying?
to
What are you
be
saying, Joy?
it's going to be on all platforms. But what, because I've thought of this too. What could be done about it? Because I know that,
Hmm.
especially like on Periscope. Now, thankfully, I was one of the lucky ones that I didn't have a lot of trolls. I would have, some, occasionally, but um, a lot of my followers were just like block them right away. But thankfully, I didn't have all those trolls, thank God. But I know
Hmm.
some people, and really good people, who deal with those trolls. And that's the thing, is I think it goes way deeper,
Yeah.
and to address those personal issues of why do you actually feel the need to bully someone else?
Right.
What is the root
Sorry, Mike.
cause of that?
I just want to add to that as well, Joy. Sorry, Mike, I'm talking about all of this stuff, but
No.
it's just one of those things
It's
that needs to be said, and I'm
yes,
going
of
to say it.
course. I
I
just want
don't
to.
care.
Nazim says though that he gets a lot of shirtless trolls on his because he's always got his shirt off.
What up, Nasty? It's been a minute, but like I said, bro, like I said, I'm not going to mention names, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm addressing everyone and everything, yeah. And I'm not going to say names. I know a lot of people want to know, oh, what's happened. They didn't do anything. It's just I've clocked on and realized something. Just because a person has a lot of followers does not necessarily mean that they're genuine followers. It could mean that they have used that because they're very good with computers, they know how
Mm-hmm.
to accumulate traffic onto their profile, which Google and the rest of the other companies think it's a new IP address from a different computer. And then that becomes a number, which then relates to a follower onto the person's account. So when you see a profile and you think, wow, he's got a big following and he's like the king of like quite a big broadcaster or whatever, that doesn't actually mean that person is big. It's bullshit. He's a bully. He or she is a bully. So just be warned. Just be warned. Don't play yourself just because you know people that are bigger than you and they are like having this big account. They ain't celebrity. I'm sorry to say. They're humans just like us. Just put them in their places and just respect others, yeah? Whether they're small or big. Show love and respect. Joy's amazing. Michael's amazing. Everyone in here is amazing. And keep it like that. That's
Yes.
the real community here. Haps community.
Swift beats the check is in the mail. Thank you for the amazing comment. Eric Hype is here too. Eric's is showing you love.
What up, Eric?
Yeah. So, but
Everybody
Eric's
show
been
Michael and Joy
Eric's
and everyone love.
Eric's been through that as well. We've all listen. I've had campaigns of people calling me arrogant and everything else, but some of it is true. So I'm partly to be blamed for the things I cause. But in your instance, I don't think you ever purposely stir anything. I think you're just a genuinely kind person. And I think people take that as weakness
Yeah.
sometimes.
I think it's a platform. It just makes it harder for people to really appreciate another human being if they're being kind. It feels like sometimes being walked on like a doormat or something, you know?
Yes, I'm glad that you vented today, though. That was good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it
You're
needed to
welcome.
be
And I
said.
wasn't referring to you, Mike, by the way. I wasn't referring to you at all,
No, I
for the
knew who
record.
I knew who you're referring to. I am very intuitive, so I know what's going on. Yeah, I got all of it. You used to be very close with this individual at one point when I first was on the platform, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. I seem daft, but I'm not. There's a little more going on with me than you think. Yeah.
There's something going on with the social media, and I think like how the transition happened. That's why a lot of people have left or gone on to other platforms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What?
By the way,
Joy, what do you think?
Nazim is saying that. By the way, he's dressed. So we're grateful you're dressed,
Can
Nazim.
can can we have like a second two-step verification that you are like properly dressed and stuff, just in
Yes,
case,
we want you to come up and we'll judge what you're wearing. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think that what you should never just assume someone's dressed. That's so true. Well said.
Hello,
But
Walt. Welcome. Hello, Gemma.
but just but just know that relationships go through stages, right? Nazim is in the house. Here he is.
I'm dressed.
He's dressed. There you go.
I have been
That's
demoted. I'm slowly being demoted from the shirtless club.
Look at that. Well, you know what you got to keep them guessing, right? You can't,
Always, always, always got to
and
keep. Keep them on edge.
Yeah, but every once in a while, pop on with the
Hey, Joy.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Long time no see. I wanted Kim to say hello, especially to you, and also to my friend Swift, who I also
Hey,
see
hey,
rarely.
hey.
But
What up? What up?
I was trying to lighten up the subject, but I totally agree that I just don't get the logic behind people that enjoy doing stuff like that.
Well,
I've been very blessed because I have never gotten. Oops, I shouldn't open up that can of worms. But nobody, I
Right.
don't think anybody's blocked me or treated me badly. Tony gets on my case because when he sees me with he doesn't like the upper chest hairs. That
No, he
bothers him
gets
a lot.
jealous. I think
Nazim, I know you're really funny and stuff, like, yeah, to lighten up the subject. That's really cool, and I like that. And I do the same. I've been doing this new kind of thing on TikTok as well, and I'm gonna try and see if I can do it with you guys on Haps, where I
Right.
go up to strangers and I do my different voices, and tell me, you guys tell me, like, go up to this person
Oh
and
no,
you know do something funny.
you're gonna get punched in the face sooner or later.
Yes, he will.
No, 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 no. The difference is this: I'm not bringing content where it's going to be negative. It's more funny.
Right.
Give me a second.
Oh my goodness. Swifty and Chris Rossetti would be hilarious to be
That
on a
would be.
broadcast together.
Hey Eric, great to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well,
I miss
yeah,
Eric, by the way.
I miss Eric, and I caught Eric discussing the subject matter and being pretty peeved off, and all I can say is hugs, and you know that you have people that love you, so we're here.
Yeah.
I just want to say something to Gemma
Sure, of
just real
course.
quick because she made a comment earlier she was talking about that, how people had bullied her and saying nasty stuff about her son.
Mm.
I am so sorry for that because there's n- there's just no call for it. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's just not.
Nope.
And I wish I could take that pain away. But
Aw.
you know, just stay strong. Stay strong. If you have to back away from hot minute, do it.
Can you
But
guys hear me?
just
Yeah.
We
don't.
can. Yeah.
Who are you gonna haggle now?
So yeah, what I was trying to say it's more about promoting positivity, and I've seen a lot of TikTok videos where they just go up to customers or people and cause problems or
Mm.
fights or something.
Yeah.
Whereas I want to actually go up to people, random strangers, and make their day enlightened with positivity. So I just go up to someone and say, "Be you. I hope you have an amazing day, and you're an amazing person," and just walk off like that. And then they will say, "Oh, thank you. That's something positivity." You know what I mean? Spread
I
that
know what
kind
you
of
mean.
positivity.
I know what you mean.
Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Yeah.
K9, thank you very much for. My mom went out of the hospital yesterday, and she's doing much, much better. She's back home. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Well
I
done.
really love
Good.
that. Yeah, thanks everybody. I know you guys have all been thinking. I've been a little bit off because that's the main reason. I've been doing a lot of damage control from afar, and I mean, but then I
Nazim,
also.
when are you gonna have your business in London, man? Because then I can pay a visit and get a discount.
We just had we have a meeting with a client yesterday who are called Pro Memoria, and they're out of London. They have a showroom in London. So once things get back to normal, I might be flying up there, and I will definitely ping you so we can go out and have a pint or two.
I don't drink, but we'll have a coffee or tea or
We'll have a
something. But yeah.
coffee. You'll have a tea, and I'll be having a shirtless pint.
Oh my God.
Wow.
No.
Now, will there be admission costs for this, or is this free for all
Yes,
the
I should do I should do a Patreon just for that.
Oh my God. Salt Bay is opened a restaurant over here as well. The guy who does that with the salt.
The Turkish guy. He gets on my nerves.
Yeah, he's on here. I'm just
Yeah,
letting you guys know. Yeah.
he gets on my nerves because all he does is comes up. The meat is exceptional, but he cuts it up and then he does this whole thing. And he started out as a butcher's assistant, But kudos to him for coming up with a whole business plan. I gotta add you on TikTok.
Are you
Although
on TikTok?
I don't do anything on TikTok. I just watch other people's TikToks.
Beautiful. So listen, before we go, this is running
Yes.
about 2 hours.
Wow.
Can everybody just say something positive before we leave,
Yes.
and say hello to the people in the comments? That would be lovely.
Yes.
Hi,
That would-
Helga. Good to see you. Thank you, Mel, for everything you do. K9, we love you. And of course, Walt. Walt, I wish he would come up for a minute or two, but something's going on with Walt. I haven't figured it out, but we'll be okay. Well, much love.
But we're
Uh,
having such a good time, Michael.
Well, he's got to get back to life, the realities of life.
Back to life, back to reality, back to.
Hey, Edward, how you doing?
Can I say something?
You
Yes, you can.
can. Yeah, yeah. We haven't restricted you
Guys,
at all.
I'll be doing like a live concert, a musical concert, and a bit of comedy as well. If you're interested, I'm gonna try it on Haps and see if you guys like it or not. Where I just go up to people and I do like just making them laugh, or I'll just make you guys laugh at the same time. So I'll just go up to someone and say, "Hey, I'm auditioning for Britain's Got Talent for different voice, like a voice like acting or something," and I'll just say, "All right, and would you rate? Can you rate me? If you like it,
Oh,
hit
that's
the
good.
golden button. If
That's a
you don't
great
like it,
idea. That's a
hit
great
the red
idea.
button." And then they'll go up to, I'll just go up to them and go, "Hello, it's a me, Mario. Woohoo, let's go." You see?
Well, let us know when you're going to schedule this so I can watch it live.
Yep.
Tony's here.
Definitely
Tony
catch you.
B. Dude, Tony, I got a shirt on. It's a new trend. It's a new thing.
Yeah, well, I like it. It's a business thing. It's his daily thing. It's just, I don't think his customers would be into the well, we won't go there. We'll leave it alone. Okay.
No, don't go there.
Yeah, don't go there. Let's be good. Joy,
Say
do you want to say
something nice,
anything?
Joy.
Do you want to say anything nice before we go?
Hi, Lenny. The tan just basically from staring at the computer.
Okay,
Just
Swifties.
Just love yourself and
Yep.
be kind to yourself.
Yep.
And then that way, once you start loving yourself, it's going to project onto other people. But love yourself.
I would agree. That's good. Thank you, Joy. See you on the flip side. There she goes. She's waving. Okay, just you and me. How you doing, sir? And we still have Swifty with his picture there. Let's.
There you go. I'm doing great. I mean, I'm in much better mood than I was a couple of weeks ago, but it's all good.
And your mom's doing better. That's
great.
hard, man.
It is.
When your loved ones are suffering and you feel helpless.
True.
Do you want to send out love to Tony and
I'm going to send out love to everybody who passed by here and even the trolls, if there are any.
No trolls.
No trolls. Mel's here also. Hi, Mel. And the message that I just jumped in and you guys were discussing trolls, and the message is that yes, trolls are a thing, but if you just not avoid them, but just not give them. Don't let them get to you. That even if they're heavy, you know that in here there's a lot of other people that make up for all the negativity that they bring to the game.
Yeah, but I think we have a lot on here that is beautiful.
Yes.
And uplifting, and we have we have such an amazing community. Like, look at we're at 11:30 here, Eastern time. We're all talking on here. We haven't really been on this network very long, but we've built something. And you're part of it, right?
Sure.
You're part of this foundation, and we're two individuals that didn't know each other 6-8 months ago.
That's right. The magic of these platforms that are, really incredible.
And I'm very grateful to Mark and the foundation of people who built this Happs platform.
Team.
It is far better than it was before. It's seamless. I don't know if you were on at the beginning,
I'm
But,
on,
oh my
yeah,
God.
I'm on desktop, and desktop's great.
Yeah.
Mobile is a problem, but I don't think it's a problem that drives me nuts. It's just little things that I don't really.
Yeah.
Just consider that you're walking around with a phone that you can basically. Yesterday I showed the Duomo. You can show Italy to as many people as you want from all over the world. I think that's
Those are
right.
some of my favorite broadcasts because I, just for a minute, can imagine being there with you.
Yeah.
You know, both
Well,
of us running around
I would
without our
love to have
shirts
everybody
on.
come
That
up.
would be beautiful.
Next year we're going to be able to do this. I seriously think, and this is my positive note also for everybody. I seriously think that COVID is going to start dying down, and next year it's going to be a whole different thing.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. All right,
Yes.
wave to the people.
Yes. Ciao.
Ciao, Bella. Okay. All right, we're going to end it with Control Your Mind. And thank you for everyone being here today. That was quite incredible, the amount of people we had in the comments. And anybody who in the future wants to come up for a few seconds, we can do that as well.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every poor decision you've made in your life. There was more emotion that was involved in it than there was mind. Every single one of them. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
Do you feel like getting up? No. Do you feel like making that cold call? No, you don't. Do you feel like doing that third set of reps? No, you don't.
If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there.
See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. It doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there on a low level. But it calls on everything in you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself. Sometimes I have to pull myself out of bed and say, come on, Les. Things I know I should do, I don't do. Things I shouldn't do, I do. I found that the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself.
If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. Too much is given, much is required, but don't worry about it. Because if you do what's required, you're going to get the reward that comes with it.
Tired don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. Tell yourself you're tired, you're going to be tired. I don't get tired.
Get control of yourself, get control of your emotions, and figure out how to move forward. I don't care how small it is. I don't care how minuscule the movement is, but make movement. Move forward and do that every single day, no matter what.
You've got to focus on the result. You've got to focus on what it is you are gaining, not what you are giving up.
You're talking about will now. You're not talking about how strong you are. You're not talking about how tall you are, how fit you are. You're talking about will. It is a mentality. It has everything to do with what time you wake up. It has everything to do with how you eat. It has everything to do with how you work out, how you prepare. It has every single thing to do with how you think. And when you want it as bad as you want to breathe says, I'm willing to make any sacrifice. I'm willing to go through any pain. I'm willing to go through any suffering. I'm willing to go through whatever it takes. So when I get in there, that I guarantee you at the end of it, I won't be the one that surrendered.
Whenever I face anything that's challenging, whenever anything sucks, I like it. It's going to make me tougher. It's going to give me a good story to tell. It's going to toughen my mind. You know what military training is? You know how they form a bond in military groups? They make you do stuff that sucks. That's what they do. What's boot camp? It's a suck fest. When something sucks, good. It's going to make me tougher, and it's going to make us stronger. So bring it.